like, and share our channel. Thank you. Hey viewers, please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thank you. Once upon a time, the bustling city of Metropolis was going about its busy life. But suddenly, a terrifying news spread throughout the city. The water supply had been poisoned, putting people's lives in danger. Superman was very concerned upon hearing this. Superman immediately used his super speed to fly around the city and saw that people were getting poisoned from the water. He decided to solve this problem and save people's lives. During this time, Superman discovered that a dangerous villain, Dr. Venom, had poisoned the water. Dr. Venom's aim was to create chaos throughout the world. Superman decided that he needed the help of a good scientist. Superman went straight to the famous lab in Metropolis, Metro Labs. There, he met Dr. Sarah, who was a very smart scientist. After listening to Superman, Dr. Sarah said, "Yes, we can create a chemical that will neutralize the poison in the water." Superman and Dr. Sarah worked day and night. Finally, after a few hours, they prepared an antidote, a chemical to neutralize the poison. Superman immediately took the antidote and added it to the city's water tank. As the antidote mixed with the water, the poison started to dissipate. People who had fallen ill began to recover gradually. The city residents breathed a sigh of relief and thanked Superman and Dr. Sarah. But it was important to punish Dr. Venom. Superman used his super hearing to locate Dr. Venom, who was hiding in a cave. Superman found the cave and called the police. The police promptly arrested Dr. Venom. The city residents applauded their hero, Superman, and praised Dr. Sarah. And thus, once again, Superman proved that good always triumphs. Superman and Dr. Sarah not only saved people's lives but also ensured that Dr. Venom received his punishment. Moral of the story teaches that no matter how evil someone's intentions might be, good will always prevail in the end. Justice will be served, and those who harm others will be held accountable for their actions. Hey viewers, please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thank you. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a little boy named Leo. Leo was a very picky eater and didn't like eating healthy food at all. He only liked sweets, chips, and junk food, and he always made a fuss when his parents tried to feed him vegetables and lentils. One day, Leo told his parents, "I don't like vegetables and lentils. I will only eat sweets, chips, and junk food." His parents tried hard to explain the importance of healthy food, but Leo wouldn't listen. After a few weeks, Leo started feeling unwell. He had low energy, got sick often, and his face turned pale. Leo's parents became very worried and took him to the doctor. The doctor examined Leo and said, "Leo, you need to eat healthy food. Your health is suffering because you only eat sweets and chips. You need to eat vegetables, lentils, and fruits to stay strong and healthy." Leo listened carefully to the doctor and thought, "I need to get better." He turned to his parents and said, "I'm sorry. From now on, I will eat vegetables and lentils." Leo changed his eating habits and started eating healthy food. Gradually, he began to feel better, his energy returned, and he was happy again. He realized how important it was to eat nutritious food. Moral of the story: the moral of the story is that eating healthy food is very important. Sweets and chips are okay once in a while, but our daily diet should consist of food that gives our bodies strength and health. Always listen to your parents and eat nutritious food so you can stay strong and healthy like Leo. Hey viewers, please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thank you. Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush bamboo forest, there lived a young panda named Pippen. Pippen was a playful and curious cub who loved to explore the wonders of his forest home. He spent his days frolicking among the bamboo shoots, chasing butterflies, and playing with his animal friends. One day, while venturing deeper into the forest than usual, Pippen stumbled upon a hidden clearing where a majestic waterfall cascaded into a crystal-clear pool. Entranced by the beauty of the waterfall, Pippen approached cautiously, marveling at the sight before him. As he watched, a sudden movement caught his eye, a small, trembling figure struggling to keep its head above water. Without hesitation, Pippen leaped into action, racing to the rescue of the struggling creature. With all his strength, Pippen pulled the creature to safety, revealing a tiny squirrel who had fallen into the pool. Grateful and relieved, the squirrel thanked Pippen for saving his life, and the two quickly became friends. From that day on, Pippen and the squirrel, named Susie, were inseparable. They explored every corner of the forest together, sharing adventures and laughter as they forged a bond that would last a lifetime. But their friendship was put to the test when a fierce storm swept through the forest, causing chaos and destruction in its wake. As the raging winds and torrential rain battered the bamboo trees, Pippen and Susie huddled together for safety, their hearts filled with fear. In the aftermath of the storm, the forest lay in ruins, with fallen trees and debris scattered everywhere. Determined to help their friends and neighbors, Pippen and Sammy rallied the other animals of the forest to join forces and rebuild their home. Through hard work, cooperation, and unwavering determination, the animals worked together to restore the forest to its former glory. And as they stood amidst the newly rebuilt trees, their hearts swelled with pride at what they had accomplished together. Moral of the story: the moral of Pippen the Panda's story is that true friendship knows no bounds and can withstand even the greatest challenges. By working together and supporting one another, we can overcome any obstacle that comes our way and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. Hey viewers, please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thank you. Spider-Man was swinging through the skyscrapers, enjoying the warm sunshine on a bright Saturday morning. The city was unusually quiet, giving Spider-Man a rare moment to appreciate the beauty of his hometown. As he swung past Central Park, he heard a group of children laughing and playing. Among them was his friend, Max, who ran up to Spider-Man excitedly. "Spider-Man, Spider-Man, we need your help," Max shouted, waving a map in his hand. "We found this old treasure map in my grandpa's attic. It looks like there's treasure hidden somewhere in the city." Spider-Man was intrigued. He loved a good adventure, and helping the kids find treasure sounded like the perfect way to spend the day. "All right, Max," he said with a smile. Spider-Man and the children set off, following the clues on the map. Their first stop was the old clock tower near the river. The map indicated a secret passageway inside. With his super strength, Spider-Man lifted the heavy stone door, revealing a dark, dusty tunnel. The tunnel led them to a hidden forest, right in the middle of the city. It was a magical place, with trees that seemed to touch the sky and a river that sparkled like diamonds. But the forest was also full of challenges. They had to solve riddles, cross shaky bridges, and climb steep hills. At one point, they encountered a large, grumpy bear blocking their path. Instead of using his powers, Spider-Man taught the children a valuable lesson. "We need to respect nature and its inhabitants," he said. They carefully backed away and took a different route, showing kindness and patience. After hours of exploring, they finally reached a hidden cave marked with a big red X on the map. Inside the cave, they found an old chest covered in dirt and moss. Spider-Man and the children worked together to open it, their hearts pounding with excitement. Inside the chest, they found not gold or jewels, but a collection of old books, letters, and photographs. Max's eyes lit up as he recognized his grandpa in one of the pictures. "This is amazing," he exclaimed. "These are my grandpa's old memories." Spider-Man smiled. Sometimes, the greatest treasures aren't made of gold or silver. They are the memories and stories that connect us to our past and loved ones. Moral of the story: true treasure lies not in material wealth, but in the relationships we build and the memories we cherish. Respect, kindness, and teamwork are the keys to a fulfilling life. Hey viewers, please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thank you. Once in a busy town named Timeville, there was a small squirrel called Sammy. Sammy loved playing and exploring the colorful forests near his home. He spent a lot of time chasing butterflies, climbing trees, and gathering shiny acorns. One sunny morning, while Sammy was jumping from branch to branch, he found a strange open space deep in the forest. In the middle of it was an old tree with twisted roots and branches. Sammy got curious and approached the tree carefully. Suddenly, he heard a growl that made him very scared. A wise old dog came out from behind the tree, with gray fur showing how old and wise he was. "Who's bothering me?" the old dog barked, his voice sounding strict but not unkind. Shaking with fear, Sammy said, I am sorry, Mr. Dog. I didn't mean to disturb you. I was just exploring the forest." The old dog looked at Sammy with understanding. "Don't worry, young one. You found the Tree of Time, a place full of wisdom and mystery. Time is valuable, and those who want to know its secrets must be careful." The small squirrel looks at the tree and asks, "Can you answer my questions?" Suddenly, a voice comes from the tree, "Yes, I can give you all the information about the jungle because I have been here for 5,000 years." Upon hearing this, the dog smiles and tells the small squirrel to talk to the tree while he goes away. Now, the little squirrel says to the tree, "Can you give me some advice that can change my life?" The tree advises him time is money, and value your time because time doesn't stop for anyone, it just keeps passing. Do something in your time that your name is remembered in this world and also in the hereafter. The squirrel says to the tree, "Wow, thank you so much, talking tree. I will follow your advice and value my time, and I will also help others so that my name is always remembered." Saying this, the squirrel also leaves for her home. Moral of the story: time is money, and value your time because time doesn't stop for anyone, it just keeps passing. Do something in your time that your name is remembered in this world and also in the hereafter. Hey viewers, please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thank you. In a bustling city where the cacophony of sounds never seemed to cease, there lived a colorful parrot named Rio. Rio wasn't like any other parrot. He possessed an extraordinary gift of speech and a charming personality that drew people to him. One day, while perched on his favorite branch in the city park, Rio caught the attention of two men, Alex and Max, who were taking a leisurely stroll. Intrigued by Rio's vibrant plumage and eloquent chatter, they struck up a conversation with him. Amused by Rio's wit and intelligence, Alex and Max began visiting the park regularly to spend time with their new feathered friend. They would bring him treats and share stories from their lives, forming an unlikely bond that transcended the barriers between species. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Rio became an integral part of Alex and Max's lives. He would accompany them on walks around the city, perched on Max's shoulder or riding comfortably in Alex's backpack. But as time passed, Rio grew restless, longing to spread his wings and explore the world beyond the confines of the city. Sensing his friend's yearning for freedom, Alex and Max made a difficult decision: to set Rio free and let him soar among the clouds where he truly belonged. With heavy hearts and tearful goodbyes, Alex and Max bid farewell to Rio, watching with bittersweet pride as he took flight into the vast expanse of the sky. As Rio disappeared into the horizon, a sense of loss washed over them, but it was quickly replaced by gratitude for the precious memories they shared. Though they no longer had Rio by their side, Alex and Max carried the lessons of their friendship with him in their hearts. And wherever Rio flew, he knew he would always have two loyal friends cheering him on from afar, forever grateful for the bond they shared. Moral of the story: from this story, we learn the lesson that whether friendship is with humans, birds, or animals, we should know how to honor and maintain friendships. Hey viewers, please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thank you. Once upon a time, in a tranquil pond nestled deep within a lush green forest, there lived a young turtle named Timothy. Timothy was a quiet and gentle soul, content to spend his days basking in the warm sunlight and exploring the tranquil waters of his pond home. Despite his peaceful existence, Timothy often felt a pang of loneliness in his heart. While he had many fish and frogs as neighbors, he longed for a true friend with whom he could share his adventures. One sunny day, as Timothy was sunbathing on a mossy rock by the edge of the pond, he noticed a small frog named Freddy struggling to hop across a slippery log. Without hesitation, Timothy swam over to help Freddy, using his strong shell to provide a steady platform for the frog to cross. Grateful for Timothy's assistance, Freddy thanked him and struck up a conversation. The two quickly became friends, bonding over their shared love of exploration and adventure. Together, Timothy and Freddie embarked on countless adventures, exploring every nook and cranny of the forest and pond. They climbed towering trees, dove to the depths of the pond, and even ventured beyond the forest's edge to discover new wonders. As Timothy and Freddie stood amidst the newly rebuilt trees, a sudden rustling sound echoed through the forest, sending shivers down their spines. They exchanged worried glances, unsure of what could be causing the noise. With cautious steps, they ventured deeper into the forest, following the source of the mysterious sound. As they approached a dense thicket, their eyes widened in astonishment at what they discovered. Hidden among the tangled branches was a family of lost fox cubs, huddled together and trembling with fear. It seemed the storm had separated them from their parents, leaving them stranded and vulnerable in the forest. Timothy and Freddie knew they had to help the stranded cubs reunite with their family. With gentle reassurance, they approached the frightened foxes, offering them comfort and guidance. Together, they embarked on a daring journey through the forest, overcoming obstacles and facing dangers along the way. But with Timothy's sturdy shell and Freddie's quick wit, they navigated through the challenges, determined to reunite the fox cubs with their parents. After a long and arduous journey, they finally reached the edge of the forest, where they spotted a familiar fox couple anxiously searching for their lost young. With joyful cries, the fox family was reunited at last, thanks to the bravery and kindness of Timothy and Freddie. As they watched the heartwarming reunion, Timothy and Freddie realized that true friendship and courage could overcome even the most daunting obstacles. And as they bid farewell to their newfound fox friends, they knew that their adventures in the forest had only just begun. Moral of the story: if friendship is true and there is a desire to help, every difficulty becomes easy. Hey viewers, please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thank you. In the vibrant city of Metropolis, where skyscrapers gleamed in the sunlight and streets bustled with activity, a sinister plot was unfolding. Bip Blight, a cunning villain with mastery over magical tech, sought to enslave the minds of the population through their phones. As the citizens began to behave strangely, Superman's superhuman instincts sensed trouble brewing. He swiftly summoned Spider-Man and Batman to join forces and thwart Bip Blight's nefarious plan. Together, the trio embarked on a perilous quest to stop Bip Blight. They discovered that the villain had created a potent virus designed to infiltrate and control every phone in the city. Undaunted, the heroes bravely ventured into Bip Blight's digital realm to confront him. However, despite their valiant efforts, they found themselves captured by the cunning villain. Refusing to surrender, Batman devised a clever strategy. With Spider-Man's lightning-fast reflexes and Superman's incredible strength, they broke free from their digital shackles and faced Bip Blight in an epic showdown. As the villain unleashed his mind control rays, Batman instructed his companions to utilize mirrors to deflect the attacks. United, they bounced the rays back at Bip Blight, defeating him and shattering his hold on the city's phones. In the aftermath, Metropolis erupted in jubilation, hailing the heroes as champions. The people learned a valuable lesson, that unity and collaboration can overcome even the most daunting challenges. When friends stand together and support one another, nothing is impossible. As the heroes stood victorious, they shared a nod of respect and admiration for their combined strength. Superman's unwavering courage, Spider-Man's agility, and Batman's strategic brilliance had saved the day. The city was forever grateful, and the legend of their unity lived on, inspiring future generations to embrace the power of teamwork and friendship. Moral of the story: when we stand together and support one another, we can conquer any obstacle, no matter how formidable it may seem. United, we are unstoppable. Hey viewers, please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thank you. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a young boy named Ben 10. Ben 10 was a cheerful and playful boy, loved by all his friends. However, Ben 10 struggled with his studies. Every day at school, his teacher would scold him for not paying attention and not doing well in his exams. This constant scolding made Ben 10 lose his confidence, and he began to believe that he was not good enough. Ben 10's parents, too, were disappointed in him. They would often scold him for not studying hard enough and not taking his education seriously. Despite their best efforts to encourage him, Ben 10's grades continued to decline, and he felt more and more discouraged. One day, a new teacher named Amy joined Ben 10's school. Amy was different from the other teachers. Instead of scolding Ben 10 for his poor performance, Amy took the time to understand Ben 10's struggles. She realized that Ben 10 learned best through play and decided to teach him in a way that suited his learning style. Amy introduced fun and interactive activities into her lessons. She turned math problems into puzzles, science experiments into games, and reading into storytelling sessions. Ben 10 was amazed at how enjoyable learning could be. He no longer dreaded going to school but looked forward to each lesson with excitement. As Ben 10 started to learn through play, he began to excel in his studies. His grades improved, and he became more confident in himself. With Amy's guidance and encouragement, Ben 10 discovered his true potential. He worked hard, asked questions, and never gave up, knowing that learning was an adventure waiting to be explored. Soon, Ben 10's efforts paid off. He topped his class and became the pride of his parents and teachers. They were amazed at the transformation in Ben 10 and thanked Amy for her dedication and innovative teaching methods. In the end, Ben 10 learned an important lesson, that learning is not just about memorizing facts and figure but about exploring, experimenting, and having fun along the way. He realized with that the right approach and mindset, anything is possible. Moral of the story: learning is an adventure that becomes enjoyable when approached with creativity, curiosity, and playfulness. Hey viewers, please subscribe, like, and share our channel. Thank you.